Okay, I'm somewhere, pretty fancy antiques, and we're going to find out what's going on here. And
well, this is called the Music Room.
and what's your name?
And my name is Graydon Nicholas.
Graydon Nicholas.
Yes.
This is not CBC. This is the real stuff.
Yeah.
What's this room called?
This is called the Music Room. This is has a lot of history, and one of the beauties of this room, first of all, you see the wonderful light, and secondly, of course, the first Christmas tree that sat up in these houses in this particular room, and all
Really?
the ornaments are made out of musical musical decorations. Yeah, it's a nice room, beautiful room.
So you had quite a year.
Yes, it's not quite over yet, but it's pretty
up
close.
and down. Yeah, quite a year.
Yeah.
How was the past year?
Well, first of all, it's a very sharp learning curve for me in the sense of participation with the public, but in terms of the interest of the position, it's very, very high here in New Brunswick. And so I've enjoyed traveling around pretty well almost all the corners of New Brunswick, and meeting all kinds of people and all kinds of organizations, adults, youth, young adults, in between what I call the Middle Ages, as well as the senior citizens. And so it's been a wonderful, wonderful year so far.
And it's a great opportunity for you to share your native culture.
Well, part of it. I try to put in here and there a little bit of the history of the community, and even today I wasn't sure whether I should talk about this beautiful St. John River, which in our language is called Willistagug.
What's it called?
Willistagug,
okay.
And that just means the beautiful river in my language. And of course, that was our main highway and provide all kinds of things. But definitely, I don't mind sharing a little bit of our culture and history. When I usually meet with schools, especially the younger kids, I usually take my drum with me. I speak to them and then I play the drum a little bit with them, get them to go up and be active, and they enjoy it, they love it, the teachers like it, because it's participation on the students, and so I love doing that.
And you went from with a canoe across?
Yes, we went to canoe across. Yes.
I was there.
You were there, okay, in the beautiful Birch Bark canoes that were made by Mr. Wayne Brooks and his family, and they were nice sailing craft, beautiful, and no, it was nice to cross the river.
Big difference between being a judge in a courtroom and this?
Oh, it's just like night and day. I mean, you know, as I've told my colleagues last fall when I met with them, I said we don't realize what we carry when we involved in the criminal justice system as judges. There are so many factors involved, so many interests, and you try to be as just as you can, of course. And then once the file leaves your desk, that's it. It's up to others to determine whether what you did was right or not. So but I don't miss it. I don't miss the work at all. I miss the colleagues and the friends I used to work with, but the work is, I'm glad it's over.
How's the wife making it?
Oh, she's doing good.
Remember when we first met there, she was shy, having her picture taken?
Oh, yeah.
How's she doing?
She's doing good. She's making the adjustments. She retired at the end of June. But even in her circumstance, she's involved a lot with her parents in St. John because they're elderly and their health isn't that well. So pretty well every weekend she's down there, and not able to accommodate me with some of the weekend commitments I have. But she's doing very good.
I just learned that her parents are both 87.
Yes, 87 years old. Going, her dad will be 88 in December.
Best experience past year?
I'm sorry?
The best experience the past year.
Yeah, thank you.
No, what's the best experience you had?
Oh, best experience. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
No, that's all right.
Well, it'd be difficult to say there's just one. There are so many. I'll just give you a couple of the big highlights I've had. One was, I think, involved with the literacy campaign in Moncton. And this was meeting with the volunteers who did it and helping the people to read and write and even to count money. That was a very moving experience. The other one was I met 3 women who were 100. One was 109. She lives in Rogersville. Another one is 105. She had a birthday in Hampton. And another one was 104.
Wow.
Since turned 105. And so it's nice to see people of that age still very, very independent, very remarkable lives, a lot of history. I've always said that our seniors are the walking librarians. They're libraries. They know they've lived through tough times and they've survived. So they have actually a lot to teach us. There have been so many, gosh, so many graduations, school activities, meeting with scouts and all the different groups or organizations involved. And of course, my wife and I had that privilege of going to London and meeting with Queen.
Yes, yes.
And that was wonderful. That was a beautiful meeting.
And walking inside the legislature for the first time. And
yes,
the honor guard.
The honor guard, that's true, yeah. Yeah, I remember my first experience going there, and of course there was a protest going on outside.
Exactly, remember that?
Am I in trouble or what, But
there's a native that shouted nice to meet you, or?
It could be, I don't know, somebody said something to me which was good, you know,
Yeah.
it's nice to see that, but it's been a good experience. It's been a wonderful year, and I still have a lot to learn. I'm finally starting my training in French.
En français,
En français,
ça vient meilleur et meilleur.
Je parle français un très peu. However, I have a tutor now, and each week we'll be spending about
Pas de chiac?
2.5. Well, I can't reveal the identity of the.
No, pas de chiac. You know what chiac is?
No.
Français. Or slang French.
Oh no, I don't. I haven't learned that one yet. I've got to learn the Parisian French. Whatever it is, anyway.
Je vais au store, je vais aller au magasin me chercher un paquet de cigarettes. Je vais au store me chercher un paquet de smoke.
Oh,
it's half English and half
now
French.
I've heard the expression "le Hamburg," the hot dog.
Hot dog, Hamburg, hot dog.
But this, you know, but I mean, but that's, you hear that from English as well. So.
Yeah. I got to give you credit on one thing. I have ADHD and I have a hard time to concentrate. But when you talk, I listen. And you know, you speak very well. When you speak about, especially when you talk about your culture, I find it very, very interesting.
Well, thank you very much for that. I mean, this is part of me, part of who I am, and part of who I'll be remaining. I mean, when my privileged term, I call it, is finished in another 4 years, and I'll be happy, and I think it'll be nice to see somebody else get it.
Thank you very much, sir, and we'll do this again.
Okay, merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Puis ton français, ça va être meilleur et meilleur. Dans un an d'asteur, ton français va être bien meilleur.
Merci.
Merci.
Oui.